Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It is Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. In the headlines this morning, longtime college football coach Mike Leach, dead at age 61. If you were following the headlines yesterday, or my website did write about this because they reported yesterday, Monday, December 12th, that he was in critical condition. He'd been rushed to the hospital late Sunday night after collapsing. And if you read yesterday's reports, it didn't sound like he was going to live. They're saying he did die yesterday, Monday, December 12th, but they saved the news of his death for today. And in yesterday's reporting, they pointed out that he had won 19 games with Mississippi State, which was his latest college football team. He's coached a number of teams in his college career, but Mississippi State is the team that he will finish his career with. And again, they had to point out that he was on 19 wins with the team. Well, the day of the news, Monday, December 12th, was the day leaving 19 days left in the year. And what stood out to me about that is his name in Gematria, Mike Leach, equals 67, which is the 19th prime number. And if you're new here, Gematria is the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. There's a song out there by the band Slipknot called Gematria, the Killing Name. There's another song out there by the Police called Murder by Numbers, where killing's as simple as A, B, C is 1, 2, 3. For going on a decade, we've been documenting how fateful this number 67 is, how many people die in connection to the number 67. So today, December 13th, the day that they're announcing that Mike Leach is dead, today's date numerology is 12 plus 13 plus 20 plus 22. December 13th, 2022. Add the digits. 12 plus 13 plus 20 plus 22, 67. And in the language of Gematria, blood sacrifice and human sacrifice both equate to 67, like the name Mike Leach. Now consider that he's dead at age 61, and they saved the news for the day after his death. Today leaves 18 days left in the year, and 61 is the 18th prime number. Also, adding to the ritual, for the person who's new here, there are 4 base ciphers in Gematria. There's the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. There's the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. The reverse alphabetic order, meaning just making Z1 counting back to A is 26, and the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. When you run the alphabetic order in reverse, blood sacrifice and human sacrifice both have Gematria of 86. And notice they saved the news of Mike Leach's death for today, December 13th, 86 days before his March 9th birthday. And again, if you're new here, we've documented these similar patterns, these similar rituals so many times. It would blow your mind how often these same numbers come together. 67, 86. And the one other thing that's worth mentioning is the team that he finishes his career with, Mississippi State Bulldogs, that has Gematria of 154, like the phrase ritual sacrifice. And 154 is also a big number with Saturnalia, which is just days away. And a part of me wonders about that because the big Saturn number is 93, and his birthday can be written 9/3. But yeah, again, we'll keep it short and sweet, True Seeker. Again, you learn this knowledge, you'll see through the rituals on the field, off the field. Again, from college to pro, it's all the same. For any of you guys who watched Monday Night Football last night, it's about as close as a lock as you could get last night for the Patriots to beat the Cardinals. And again, a lot of people take more interest in this knowledge when they realize they can make money off it rather than questioning if somebody was murdered or not. But we teach about the same pattern every week on Monday Night Football. They call it MNF, which has the Gematria of 33. Last night, the Patriots picked up their 33rd win in NFL Week 14 all-time, and the Cardinals picked up their 33rd loss all-time in NFL Week 14. And notice how MNF is 15 as well. Last night, Mac Jones got his 15th career win. If you were watching the game last night, Budda Baker got taken off the field last evening during the game. And you know where Buda Baker played at? He played at the University of Washington in Seattle, Washington. Buda Baker. And why did they do that last night? Look at what happened to the Cardinals' record last night. They fell to 4-9. And recall what Super Bowl 49 was. Super Bowl 49 was the Patriots beating the team from Seattle, Washington, like where Buda Baker went to school. Washington in Gematria equals 49. And Super Bowl 49, the Seahawks lost to the Patriots at the goal line. That was the game where he didn't hand off to Marshawn Lynch. And on Russell Wilson's 21st pass, it was intercepted by number 21 on the down, 2nd and 1 on the date, February 1st, 2/1, as Brady won his 21st playoff game, winning the Super Bowl. Just one of many examples of Super Bowls by the numbers, especially for Brady. But again, the Cardinals fall to 4-9. Their player who played at the University of Washington, taken off the field. And Kyler Murray also went down. I'm sure there's a ritual to that as well, because nobody even touched him. But yeah, it looked like Lock City for the Patriots. They also improved to 4-3 in Week 14, like 43 is the 14th prime number. But yeah, you learn these simple patterns. You'll see how often Monday Night Football's rigged by the code of 33. The week before, Brady comes back with a late comeback to score the 33rd total points of the game to win it, getting his 44th career fourth quarter comeback over the Saints when Saints equals 44, improving his team to 6-6 in Week 13 when 13's the 6th prime. And he did that exactly 666 days after winning Super Bowl 55 with Tampa. The Satan Bowl, where 666 is associated with Satan, and the phrase number of the beast equals 66. And you learn about the number of the beast in Revelation 13, and that was the last game of NFL Week 13. In this case, Week 14 began with the Rams having a 14-point comeback, which we loved because we had the Rams to upset the Raiders in that game. But 14 straight points to win. And how did the Patriots finish off the Cardinals last night? The game was tied 13-13. The Patriots scored the final 14 points of the game to close out Week 14. Again, it's all number games. The games are rigged. The news is rigged. The ritual deaths are by the numbers. That's why they got their entertainers making songs about it. Gematria, the killing name. Murder by numbers. It's killings as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. But yeah, you pay attention to numbers, you'll start to see how perfectly the rituals unfold week after week, college and pro. And I guess the one other thing to say about Mike Leach is in the article where they pointed out that he won 19 games. They also pointed out that he went 8-4 this season before having the sudden collapse on a Sunday night and then being rushed to the hospital. And if you're new here, you won't recognize it, but if you're a veteran, you already know what I'm going to say. Again, 8-4, and he collapses on a Sunday. Sunday's got that gematria 84, 21, 78, just like the people who run the whole show. The Jesuits who serve the Catholic Church that worships on Sunday. The sun cult, like the Jesuits, are a sun cult. And while there's only 27 Jesuit universities technically in the nation, you can make an argument that every last university, every last school in all of America is Jesuit. To make a point, the word school is 27, also 72, but 72 is a big number with the Jesuit order as well, who again worship the sun that moves 1 degree on the astrological wheel every 72 years. So anyhow, R.I.P. to Mike Leach. And again, if you don't know anything about the Jesuits, look into them. They're known for being assassins. They're known for poisoning people. So that's what I think when I hear about somebody just suddenly collapsing and then being on their deathbed just out of nowhere. I mean, Mike Leach didn't look like the most fit guy in the world, but these patterns, these numbers, they just happen way too often in the world of celebrity, entertainment, sports. And if you are new here and you're already ready to dismiss the work, again, you're making a big mistake. There's so many reasons to know this knowledge. You won't waste your weekends watching rig sports anymore, college or pro. And instead, you might just check the box scores and see how much money you made for the day, taking advantage of the rig system. So we'll leave it there for now. Wait a minute. It says somebody gave me a super chat, but I don't see any super chats. Hold on, I gotta say thank you for a super chat real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Let me see. Was there a comment or a request? It's weird it's not showing up on my end, but let me see if I go to the other screen if it'll show up. Duffman chipped in 5, but didn't leave a comment. Appreciate it. 5 Canadian from the Duffman. Thank you. All right. We'll leave it there for now, True Seeker. I'm sure we'll be back later today. It's just bright and early out here on the West Coast. But, yeah, it's too bad. Another one by the numbers. Until next time, True Seeker.